come to kneel on the middle of your mat. And when you find a kneeling position, inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, bow forwards, find a child's pose. Resting your forehead on the mat. Take a moment to bring your awareness into your body. Notice how you're feeling in your body today. Notice how you're breathing, whether you're breathing shallowly or deeply. Then bring your awareness to your mind and check in with where you're at mentally today. Notice if you're feeling distracted or if you're feeling more present. Just observing how we feel, not getting lost in thoughts or attaching meaning. Just sitting here in this present moment, observing everything we've brought with us today. Start breathing long, smooth, deep breaths in and out through your nose. Mentally prepare for our yoga practice this morning. Maybe setting an intention. If anything that comes to mind, that's something you want to work towards today. Thinking about our theme, open hearts, and perhaps setting an intention to be softer to yourself, to practice more self-love. When you're ready, coming up to find a kneeling position slowly, keeping your eyes closed. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Roll your shoulders back and down. Open up your chest. Exhale. Breathe in, opening up your chest even more. Slight movement here. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Roll your shoulders back to open your chest slightly. Exhale. Inhale, open your eyes. Interlace your hands. Extend your arms above your head and flip your grip. Breathe in, stretch your body long. And as you exhale, open your chest, arch your back. Push your rib cage open. Bringing your hands behind you, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Look up, and as you exhale, round your spine, bring your hands down to touch your knees. Inhale, open everything up, look up. Exhale, hands to knees, look towards your belly button. Inhale, open up, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, fold forwards, let your shoulders open and spread your shoulder blades apart. 2 more. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round through the spine, look down. Inhale, open. Exhale. All right, place your hands flat on your knees. Bring your hands in towards your hip bones. Inhale, open your chest. Looking up, arching your back as much as you can. Exhale, slide your hands forwards to your knees and hunch through your spine. Same movement as before, looking down towards our belly buttons. Inhale, slide your hands back to your hips. Open your chest, arch your back, tilt your head back. Exhale, slide your hands forwards towards your knees. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, slide your hands round through your spine. Inhale, open up. This is a really great movement for improving your posture through opening up your chest, rolling your shoulders back, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Exhale, pushing your hands back towards your knees. And then gripping onto your knees, stretch into your shoulder blades as much as you can. So push them open away from one another as you lean backwards and grip onto your knees, arching through your spine. And then slowly and gently walk your hands down and come into a child's pose. This time, opening your knees wide and then allowing your belly to come and rest in the space between your knees. Walk your hands out as long as you can and then resting your forehead on the mat. Come back to your breath. Notice your chest as you breathe in and out, feeling the rib cage expand and contract. Walk your hands back up, come to sit on your knees, bringing your knees together again. Take your left hand out to the left, resting on your fingertips. Inhale, sweep your right arm up, and then look up towards your right fingertips, opening your chest to the right side of the room. Exhale, sweep the hand down the way it came, across the front of your body, taking your right hand to the right side, and then sweeping your left hand up, looking up towards your fingertips, and then open your rib cage towards the left side of the room. So twisting and side opening. Exhale, taking your hand down across your body. Inhale, right arm rises. Looking up. And exhale, going back through that same movement, lifting our left arm up, opening your chest. This time, taking a back bend through your thoracic spine, your upper back, opening up there, and then gently closing, just to make sure that you've got that opening movement through the upper part of your spine. So lifting your rib cage up, and then closing your ribs down by squeezing your core in. Inhale, flaring your rib cage open. Exhale, squeeze your core, closing. Take your left hand to the left side. Inhale, right arm rises. Trying to open up your rib cage here again. And then exhale, squeeze your core, close. Inhale, open, flaring your ribs. Exhale, squeeze your lower belly in, squeeze your ribs in. Last one, inhale, open. Exhale, close. Releasing your hands outside you. Maybe release your fingertips if you're feeling a bit of tension there. Come on to your hands and knees. Walk your knees back, tuck your toes, taking a downward facing dog. Pedaling out through the feet. Walk your dog. Move your hips side to side. Take any kind of movement you need to stretch out into the back of your legs before finding stillness in your downward facing dog. Bending your knees as much as you need, pushing through your hands. Nice straight arms. Come into your breath. Gonna hold here for a few moments. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, feel your ribs expand. Exhale, noticing how they contract. Inhale, coming up onto your tiptoes, rock your body forwards through a high plank. And then from here, dropping your hips, maybe wiggle your feet back if you need to create more space. Taking an upward dog variation, so resting on the tips of our toes. Roll your shoulders back, squeeze the backs of your shoulders together, your shoulder blades. Open your chest, look forwards. Lift your knees up, squeeze your glutes. Everything active. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, squeeze your belly in, push back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up, bending through the right knee. And then leaning over onto your left side, take your right foot down behind you, bend your knees as much as you need, maybe lowering the hips down before lifting up to find a wild thing. Breathe into your heart space here. Allow your body to feel your breath entering and leaving your body through your chest. Exhale, come round into downward facing dog. Pause for one breath. Inhale, sweep your left leg up, bending through the left knee. Again, taking wild thing on the right side, so taking your weight over into your right palm. Left toes drop down behind you, lowering down, pushing up, opening up your hips. Squeeze your glutes. Allow your chest to be open. Breathing here. Feel your heart space opening. And as you exhale, coming round to find your downward facing dog. Drop the knees, coming into a tabletop. And then walk your hands forwards as far as they'll go before sinking your heart all the way down to the mat in this melting heart pose, Anahatasana. So if your forehead's coming all the way down, take support of your forehead on the mat. And if your forehead is comfortably down, then work towards lowering your chest all the way down, and then your chin. Wherever you are, acknowledging the limitations of your body in this moment, and not pushing yourself into a state of pain. But working with the discomfort. Come back to your breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Push through your elbows, lift your head up, squeeze your lower belly in, and roll your body through into a sphinx pose. Resting on your forearms and your elbows. Squeeze your shoulders together behind you. Squeeze your glutes. Push the tops of your feet down into the mat. Open your chest, look forwards. Breathe in. Breathe out. Invite you to close down your eyes and to be with your body and your breath in this moment. Bring your awareness to your chest. Ask yourself if you can open through your chest and your heart even more. Pushing through your elbows and your palms, squeezing your shoulders back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lower your torso down, placing your hands next to your rib cage. Push yourself back to find a kneeling position. And we're going to work on our last pose today, which is Camel pose, Ustrasana. And we're going to gently warm up for that first. So take hold with your left foot, with your left hand, or your left ankle. Have your right arm extended out beside you. Inhale, squeeze your glutes up as much as they will go, as far as your hips are open today and your back. And then when your hips are fully extended as much as they can be, sweep your right arm up and try to open up your chest towards the ceiling. And it's possible this may look a bit more like this. Wherever you are, working with the intention of opening your heart as much as you can, squeezing your glutes hard, protecting your lower spine. Exhale, come out the way you came in, lower your hips. Sweep your right arm round, take hold of your right foot. Left hand ready, squeeze your glutes up, and then extend your left arm overhead as much as you can, opening your chest up towards the sky, squeezing your glutes as much as you can. Exhale, coming out gently. We're going to move through this movement fluidly with your breath. So inhale, coming up. Exhale, down. Inhale, rise up. Left arm extended. Exhale, down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower your hips. One more each side. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down. Last one. Inhale, up. And exhale, come down. Nice. We're going to give our back a moment to rest before we try a full camel pose. So open your knees wide. Bring your belly in between your knees. Stretch your arms as long as they'll go. And rest your forehead down on the mat. Walk your palms further and further away from your body, stretching your lower back, allowing it to open. Breathe in and out deeply. And notice how your breath allows your lower back to relax and release any tension created. Staying here for one more breath. Walk your hands up. Closing your knees. Come up onto your knees. And then assess what feels more comfortable for you to be kneeling like this, whether up on your toes or with the tops of your feet flat. If you have knee problems, this can sometimes help if you're feeling any pain. But everybody is different, so just notice what you need. My body needs to be like this, with my feet flat. And then when you've decided on that, make sure your knees are hip width distance. Bring your hands to your hips. We're going to tuck our pelvis under into an anterior pelvic tilt. So squeeze your butt in, bring your pelvis under, squeeze your core in, hands on your hips. Inhale, open up your chest, and then lean back as much as you can. And then from here, dropping one hand. And then if one hand is reaching down, then you can take your right hand, or your left, whichever you started with, to grab hold of the other heel. And then open your chest all the way, squeeze your glutes, and imagine someone's pushing you underneath your thoracic spine. So imagine a hand is pushing you up here and supporting you and opening up your chest. Allow your head to fall back. If you have low blood pressure, keep your chin tucked in, as it can make you feel dizzy. Going all the way back like this. And wherever you are, we're going to hold. If you find that this entrance is too hard for you, you can try another way. So you can start with your hands on your heels, and then maybe this is slightly harder, and then push your hips open from here. And then if your hips are comfortable here, holding here, or pushing your hips forward as much as you can, as comfortably as you can, and then taking your head back. So however you got there. And if any of this is feeling too intense and you just can't do it, you can't get into it and it's horrible, then you can practice holding your hands here at your heart center and opening up your chest, opening through your thoracic spine, squeezing your glutes in and holding here, leaning back. Whew. That one's very tiring. So work out whatever you want to do with your body today, this morning, this evening, whatever time it is. And we're going to hold for 10 breaths. 1, 2, 3. If you feel that you're not breathing long and smooth breaths, then slightly bring your body out to a place where your body can breathe properly and work from there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale, we're going to come out gently, so try coming out one side at a time, the way we first prepared our camel movement. And then come to find a child's pose, resting your belly on your knees, so knees together. Walk your arms long. Breathe in deeply. Exhale. Inhale, notice how you feel your breath coming in and out of the base of your spine. And feel tension melt away as you breathe in and out. Resting your forehead on the mat. Gently bring your awareness to your body. Notice how you feel. Notice how you feel in your heart, in your chest area. Sometimes opening through the chest and allowing that energetic space around the heart to be open can get us in touch with feelings of love for ourselves, for others. This doesn't happen every time, so don't be frustrated if that's not something you're feeling right now, but just be with your experience and notice whatever's coming up for you. Notice any changes in your body or any lack of change, and also in your mind. How is your state of mind now before you began your practice? And if you set an intention at the beginning of the class, notice how you feel in relation to that intention. How does it sit with you? Does it resonate? We're going to end today's class on that note. I'll leave you resting in your child's pose, in your body awareness.